Dumelang bana ba ko, hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Letabo, and if you don't know, you know. Now, if I'm coming off as very low energy, sluggish, it's because I started working out again, and I'm trying to get my workflow right in terms of working out and eating. I feel like I'm eating less, working out a little bit too much. So as soon as I get that on point, I'm going to come back with a lot of energy. But for now, please bear with me. And I have a pimple on my nostril, so it's not a baggy, it's not a okay, it's just a little pimple, I guess. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get into this video. So I want to talk about what no one tells you about leaving a long-term relationship, and I'm talking about maybe, I think long-term for me is like 4 years and above, because the first 3 years I feel like you guys are still getting to know each other and your lives are eventually going to intertwine, but at year 4 your lives are sort of like coming in together. So I was thinking about this video, and I don't know if I should say these things. Should I? So I'm gonna say them, and if I decide not to say it, then I won't edit it in. So I have been in a 7-year long relationship from 18 years old right until I was 25, and it was one of the hardest breakups that I've ever had to make, because my entire adulthood I was with this person, and some weird things used to happen after my breakup, and I jotted them down, and yeah, let's just do this. So the first thing that I want to talk about is how seasons will remind you of your ex. Actual seasons like winter, autumn, summer, like you will be reminded of them because you had been with them for such a long time. Like there's just something about like being with somebody for a long time, that because your lives are so meshed up together, that the weirdest things such as a season will remind you of them. I don't know how to explain it. I think people that have been in long-term relationships and broken up will understand this. The second thing that will happen is songs that come out after you break up will actually remind you of your ex. I think that was one of the weirdest things, and I think it's always a matter of the tune, the melody, sometimes the genre of the song, and it's so weird, it's so trippy. I don't like that when that happens. It doesn't happen to me anymore now, but when it used to happen, I'd be like, why do I miss this person? Why does this song remind me of this person? Yeah. So the third thing is dreams. Sometimes you will dream about your ex, and you will have those feelings again, because dreams tend to unearth certain feelings. It doesn't mean that that's your reality, but sometimes when you dream about somebody, even if it's somebody that you barely talk to, or you just know, sometimes you feel connected to them in a way that you've never felt connected to them, like in reality. So that's what happens when you break up with your ex. You will dream about them, and it's okay, it's normal. Just don't go back to them telling them you miss them. It's just a dream. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. There's a reason why you guys are exes. Don't go back.
Never go back. Wait, back into time.
So the fifth thing that I want to talk about is panic attacks. Sometimes you will have panic attacks for leaving that person, simply because you've known this person for so long. You guys have built so much together in terms of knowing each other, that sometimes you might just have a panic attack, like, oh my gosh, why did I leave? Nobody's gonna love me. You're just gonna give yourself reasons as to why you shouldn't have left. And honestly, just go through the motions. It will pass. And last but not least, leaving long-term relationships are incredibly difficult, and everybody's situation is different. However, I feel like you should always remember that there is always going to be somebody who's better, and you have to do the work to become better than your old self in your previous relationship. So yeah, those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about leaving your long-term relationship. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Peace and love.